from New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students. This is your school news.
Welcome to Your School News. I'm Olivia Santo.
And I'm Thomas Jones. Topping our newscast, the Board of Education monthly meeting notes for November. Anderson Elementary receives bicycle rack donation. Principals spend time volunteering at Nourish NC.
Our top story this week. The New Hanover County School Board of Education held their regular monthly meeting on November 7th at the Board of Education Center. With the board notes is YSN reporter Johan Yellow.
It was a Board of Education meeting packed with detailed reports and information. Let's get started with the November meeting notes. Things got underway with the recognition of achievement. A community partnership presentation was given by the Links Incorporated, highlighting their partnership at Rachel Freeman School of Engineering. The Board of Education then recognized the John T. Hoggard High School Booster Clubs for their service, support, and commitment to the programs. After that, the New Hanover County Educators of the Year were recognized and presented with the certificate to attend a National Professional Development Seminar, as well as the Principal of the Year. Cameron Martin and Kennedy Martin were also recognized for winning the NAACP ACTSO bronze medals in playwriting and sculpture. And Zachary Parkinson Bell was recognized for winning the Wilmington Disability Resource Center's Leadership Scholarship to attend their national conference in Denver. Bruce Shell then gave the Head Start Liaison Report and the monthly expenditure report. This was followed by Dr. LaShawn Smith, who presented the 2018-19 low performing school plans. Mary Hazel Small gave a quarterly budget summary. The reports really got detailed when Dr. Markley gave a hurricane update after presenting administrative recommendations. During the update, he discussed with the board cost of the hurricane, repair status, and insurance reimbursement. Under consensus items were personnel and the budget amendment number 3, both of which were approved. Then, under old business, the board was presented with 2 2018-19 calendar change plans. They decided not to add 20 minutes to each school day after hearing from teachers. Instead, the board approved the plan to add 5 extra school days to the end of the year. In addition, Eddie Anderson gave a presentation on middle and high school redistricting and the maps to be shown at the parent forums. New business on the agenda included the approval of the Wilmington Health Access for Teens, high school agreements, and New Hanover County Schools Advisory Council for Sectional Students membership. A very long and detailed report on 2017-18 NHCS annual accountability data was given by Karen Green. NHCS scores and comparisons in testing on all grade levels was included. Also under new business, class-side waiver requests for all K through 3 classes due to Hurricane Florence, FEMA resolution for the designation of applicant's agent, and designer selection for projects at various campuses pertaining to Hurricane Florence were all approved. The next regular meeting of the New Hanover County Board of Education is scheduled for Wednesday, December 12, 2018 at 5:30 p.m. in the Board of Education Center, 1805 South 13th Street. As always, if you cannot attend the meeting in person, you can watch the telecast live here on the Learning Network or tune in for the rebroadcast Wednesday mornings at 7 a.m., Friday nights at 8 p.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 12 noon and 7 p.m. Board of Education meetings can also be watched online at www.nhcs.net.
Students and staff at Anderson Elementary are celebrating the Walk of Wheel Wednesday program, an effort to get more kids to ride their bikes to school. Members of the Terry Benji Bicycling Foundation recently donated a new bike rack to help accommodate the new program. So far, it's been a big success. This past school year, almost 100 students rode their bikes to school. That's 200 fewer daily car trips for parents. The program has been so successful that the school did not have enough bike racks to accommodate the children's bicycles. That's why the Terry Benji Bicycling Foundation, a local 501c3 nonprofit organization, purchased and donated an additional bike rack for the school. That rack was installed and dedicated in memory of Terry Benji, a local bicycling advocate that was killed in a bicycling accident 4 years ago. Members from Terry Benji say kids greatly benefit from trading in 4 wheels for 2 when they bike to school.
Well, number one, if you bike to school, you're probably going to be able to pay attention and be more ready to learn when you arrive at school. There are studies that show that. And plus, it's just fun. It's fun to ride your bike to school.
The Terry Benji Bicycling Foundation and School of Health and Applied Human Sciences at UNCW also worked with Anderson Elementary to secure a $1,500 grant from the Active Routes to School program. This program utilizes an app called Active for Me that records the number of times that children walk or ride their bikes to school and provides prizes for frequent participation. Additionally, the software notifies the parents electronically to let them know when their child has made it to school safe.
Katie Leonard, 7th grade social studies teacher at Trask Middle School, was awarded a Bright Ideas grant. The grant is sponsored by North Carolina's Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, and Ms. Leonard received it to purchase flexible seating options for students in her classroom. She wrote the grant for flexible seating to help foster the engagement, collaboration, and creativity required in a 21st century classroom. When students graduate high school, they will enter into a world that is fast-paced, energetic, and ever-changing. It is imperative that they learn how to problem solve, think critically, and make choices for themselves. Ms. Leonard believes that the classroom environment plays a big role in accomplishing these goals. Flexible seating creates an environment in which students will feel more comfortable, be more engaged, and therefore be more inspired to think creatively. Congratulations to Ms. Leonard, and her students will enjoy and benefit from her grant for her work for years to come.
New Hanover County Schools principals kicked off their 2018 United Way District campaign in the warehouse of Nourish NC. It wasn't a meeting focused on statistics or teaming with emotional appeal. Instead, it was a working meeting for a United Way charity that provides a valuable service to the very students the principals serve. Gathered around large tables lined with a variety of food items, the principals were initiated in the backpack program. Moving around the tables, principals stuffed bags with meals, snacks, and fresh produce like apples, oranges, sweet potatoes, and avocados, and more. These backpacks, the principals learned, are delivered to the schools where social workers or family counselors discreetly put the food bags into needy children's backpacks. The bags are provided every weekend and for all school breaks. During the packing of bags, the principals learned that sometimes the bag often contained extras like toiletries, winter hats, gloves, school supplies, healthy and easy recipes, holiday stockings filled with toys, and information on community resources. The program is provided at no cost to students or their families. Nourish NC was started in 2008 when a small group of concerned women discovered that children in their school were going hungry on weekends. Their parents decided to take action, and Nourish NC was born. They funded a backpack program for 20 children at Carolina Beach Elementary School. News of success spread quickly, and the program expanded to a middle school in 2009. With widespread interest in the program, Nourish NC took the steps to become a fully fledged nonprofit in 2010. During their time at the warehouse, the principals stuffed over 300 bags for the backpack program.
We mention it in our board notes. The New Hanover County Board of Education voted to approve several changes to the 2018-2019 school calendars at the meeting held on November 7th. These changes were needed due to instruction time lost due to Hurricane Florence. After receiving feedback from parents and teachers, the board approved adding 5 instructional days to the end of the traditional and pre-K calendars. The last day for traditional schools will be Thursday, June 13th, 2019. In addition, the following dates will now be full days for students. Thursday, December 20th, Friday, December 21st, Friday, February 22nd, Friday, April 5th, and Monday, April 22nd. For information about a specific school, all revised calendars can be found at nhcs.net/calendars.
This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Welcome back to Your School News. I'm Thomas Jones. New Hanover County Schools recently hosted a transition fair, giving students with disabilities the opportunity to connect with area businesses and college. YSN reporter Bryson Byers stopped by and tells us what makes the event so important every year.
The New Hanover County Transition Fair brings community members together with area students and parents, helping them find the right career path for a successful future.
It's for people with disabilities. We have the high schools come, but it's so that they can get a better idea of what supports they have in the community. They can talk to employers, just make that contact to see if they're interested in an area. It opens up internship opportunities and things like that.
And there's a variety of vendors set up from colleges to local businesses.
Over the last 8 years, it's grown, and more parents tell us it's nice to know who they can go to in the community. A lot of people with disabilities don't know what their options are once they graduate from high school. We have post-secondary people here who can also help, guide them with different things that they want to do. Once they graduate, different opportunities, maybe not necessarily university, community college, but different options for post-secondary education, for employment support agencies, and in different employers. So having that opportunity has really helped those students to be more successful once they graduate from high school.
And for some, volunteer opportunities are the way to go.
Volunteer opportunities, I know for me, definitely allowed me to see what I'm passionate about and allowed me to tailor what direction I wanted to go for my career. So I could not speak highly enough about getting all the volunteer opportunities and experience that anyone can attempt to get.
Students say it's a fun event that helps them prepare for life after high school.
This is the excitement, the adrenaline, and what everybody has here to come and bring. The different courses you can take for classes, different opportunities, and things they can bring that you could take for courses.
Everybody's all in one big group, and so they can get as many resources as they need.
Seeing the kids and they're getting something from it's the best part of this event.
For Your School News, I'm Bryson Byers.
Communities from around the globe are stepping up to help the Cape Fear region as we continue to recover from Hurricane Florence. As a part of the Student Foreign Exchange Program at Ashley High School, Michelle Huntz, president of the Strasbourg Amenities, flew from France to Wilmington, North Carolina, to help out with the relief. Huntz helped coordinate a fundraiser when she heard about the storm and recently donated $7,300 to families from Ashley High School and Murray Middle School that were affected by the storm. Strasbourg Amenities USA is a program formed by teachers eager to promote the English language and also promote global education. Ms. Hunt said that they are happy to help, and the friendship resulted from years of exchange between the two cities.
For me, it was just normal because I know my friend now, and Mr. McCarthy, Mr. Sutton, since a long time now, and I thought it was just normal to do something for the student who was impacted by Florence. So I sent a mail to the two headmasters and said, so we organize something and I will come and I will bring you some money.
Our relationship with them has been long-standing, so their affirmation of us and our relationship by raising this money and providing it to us when our students and our staff have been struggling after the storm just emphasizes how strong the bond between our French exchange and Ashley High School and Murray Middle School is. So it is, just can't say enough about what they've done and the support that it shows that they have for us and what we do.
Next spring, 30 students will arrive from France to their host families here in Wilmington for about 2 weeks. After the spring semester is over, the students from Wilmington will spend 2 weeks with the French students' family in the summer, with French teachers supervising.
Students and families at Forest Hills Global were invited to join the staff for a free pizza dinner and to check out the STEAM fair. The fair put students in the roles of scientists, technology gurus, engineers, artists, and mathematicians as they demonstrated how they work together to solve problems and create new designs. It was an evening filled with both fun and learning for everyone. The STEM to STEAM movement has been taking root over the past several years and is finally moving forward as a way to truly meet the needs of today's economy. At the event, students measured distance traveled by cars that they are programmed directions into. They used their creative sides to make designs with various shapes and colors, and students and parents were extra excited to put on virtual reality headsets and step into a world outside of their own. Overall, the event was a huge success, exciting students about the possibilities of STEAM career pathways, as well as giving them a chance to show their families what they are learning at school.
When you think of kids in Halloween costumes, many different images may come to mind, from superheroes to classic monsters to movie characters. The staff at Freeman Elementary came up with a creative education way for students to design costumes and show them off. The celebration was called Hollow Word and was a hit throughout the school. Students in kindergarten through 5th grade dressed up in colorful and creative costumes signifying words of their choosing. Both new additions to students' vocabularies and old favorites were portrayed, as students dressed up to represent words like camouflage, colorful, hero, and lovable. The Hollow Word celebration was a time of learning and for students to acquire new words. These representations are also powerful learning agents and were an opportunity for staff to foster the love of words and language in their students. It was a fun day of costumes and word celebration and a fantastic way to turn a holiday into a learning experience.
Check out these trending pictures and stories on the school system's website. 2018 through 2019 low-performing school improvement plans. NHCS Child Nutrition Department announces meal pricing to return to normal, and middle school and high school redistricting maps and proposals.
And always trending is your school news on Facebook and Twitter.